Hi, I'm Jessica Lahr, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It's Wednesday, May 24th, and it's our special Memorial Day weekend preview edition. We're live back inside the all-new FingerLakes1.com studio on the top floor of the North Park building in Seneca Falls. As usual, joining me is Jim Sinicropi, Josh Durso, and Jessamy Uticone.
Hi.
Good to see you, fellas.
I'm wearing another striped shirt.
Good to be alive.
Your lighting is much better this week. Yep.
Nailed it.
You're not.
Incremental improvements.
Yes.
We're making steps. We're getting there.
The new studio.
Yes. Good. Good. Well, we have a busy weekend ahead. 3-day weekend. And lots of outside events, stuff like that.
Yep.
4-day weekend for my children at school.
Oh.
They have Friday and Monday off.
Lucky ducks.
Is it because of a lack of snow day action?
I don't know the reason, but I just thought I thought I'd make that point. It's an extended
Good for them.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Good for you, too.
No, Jesus. Well, what does our weather look like, Jim, for this weekend?
Yeah, it's not that great.
No.
Not that bad either, though. I mean, Friday's going to probably be rainy in the morning. High near 60, a little cooler. Saturday's the day. Saturday's the day that you're going to want to go outside and do maybe you can move your barbecues up to Saturday, but it's the pick of the weekend. It's the FingerLakes1.com weekend pick day.
Wow. Where's the ribbon graphic?
Partly sunny with a high near 72, and then from there, Sunday should be probably rainy. At the time we put the script together, it was a 60% chance. It's now 70% chance of rain on Sunday, especially later in the day. Mostly cloudy, high near 73, and then on Memorial Day, a 50% chance of showers, partly sunny, high near 74. So
at least the temperatures are milding up a little bit.
Yeah.
70s with rain is a lot better than 50s in rain.
And it means a 50% chance that it won't rain.
Correct.
That's right.
People don't think about it that way. They always just see the chance of rain.
They see the word rain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at the glass half full, right?
Right. It might not rain.
So Memorial Day Monday might be okay. Sunday doesn't look great, but if you do something in the morning, got a better chance. See what's going on in Waterloo on their schedule for Sunday morning. Saturday, though, is the day to really enjoy the splendors of the holiday weekend. And it will be changeable. It changes by the minute, actually, so check back to the FingerLakes1.com Weather Center often.
We only do one show a week, so we can't.
Yeah.
Can't update every minute.
I can't get there.
Well, there is a lot going on. I mean, we live right next door to the birthplace of Memorial Day.
Yeah.
So, what kind of events do we have coming up this weekend?
Well, before we get to the Celebrate-Commemorate, which is considerable,
yes,
let's do some other local events real quick.
Okay.
In case that celebrating and commemorating isn't your cup of tea, as it were. Obviously, as always at Del Lago, you got some rock and roll acts.
Of course.
This week, it's Thompson Square on Friday night. I don't really know anything about Thompson Square, but apparently they've had some radio hits.
Oh.
I don't know.
They opened for someone back in 2011, and I was at that concert.
You saw them.
And I saw them. And
Oh, really?
Is that like a reiteration of the Thompson Twins?
No, it is not.
No.
It is
a husband and
country
wife duo.
Yes, it is country genre. I'm sure it'll be an interesting show.
Okay. Saturday night.
Fair enough.
Saturday night, everybody knows Sugar Ray. And Mark McGrath.
Yes.
Everybody knows that.
Of course.
The
yes.
greatest rock and roll Jeopardy player of all time. Just so you know, Mark McGrath. Guy's incredible. Sunday night, Kansas. Everybody knows Kansas.
Dust
in the Wind.
Carry
On My Wayward Son. Various things like that. Okay. Also, it's opening day of the season, Friday, May 26th, for Rue Claire Lavender Farm. Everybody knows
she
that
makes good
place.
chocolate.
Yeah.
That's what I know her for.
And in this season, she is introducing like a sparkling wine bar sort of setup. She's calling it Bubblery.
Oh, I love it. That's cute.
So, and it's featuring local, let's see, here, it says right here, Finger Lake sparkling wine alongside locally made chocolate, which is what she does there. Bubblery at Rue Claire. We'll also highlight farm-to-glass sparkling wine cocktails utilizing local agricultural bounty from the Lavender Farm right there.
Nice.
So that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. She'll be open from 12:30 to 7:30. Check that out.
Nice. And she's a sweetie, too.
Yeah.
Sweet
And
lady.
if you want to go to the Seneca Park Zoo, it's drink beer and save the elephants with the zoo and brew.
Well, who doesn't want to do that?
All proceeds to the International Elephant Foundation. You can go on a special tour, which is an extra $25, but they're stomping down the prices.
They're stomping down the price.
Yeah, they're $8 in
Elephants
advance.
stomp things.
Yes, $8 in advance, $10 at the door. There's live music and a bunch of other stuff going on there. And yeah, that's to help save the elephants. And if all that isn't enough, before we get to Celebrate-Commemorate, you can come see me Saturday night.
Geneva.
Live from Linden in front
Really?
of Cashon Creek.
Yep.
Yay!
I'll be there.
Outdoors?
Outdoors, Saturday, 6 to 9, with
Awesome.
my friend Sarah. And we'll be playing acoustic, mellow tunes for everyone in the night air.
I'm going to stop down.
Please
And
do.
the weather's
That's
gonna be
awesome.
good,
Okay,
too.
the biggest event of all, this weekend, obviously. Celebrate-Commemorate Memorial Day in Waterloo.
The 151st anniversary of Memorial Day.
And the 18th, I believe, anniversary of Celebrate-Commemorate.
Sounds about right.
The 18th. So this thing, chock full of events. I mean,
Of course it is.
from wall to wall, morning to night, every day.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, they might.
I got 3 pages. I'm just going to show a little bit of the camera. This is just 1 page of events here. These are things. I got 2 of them. I got 3 of these.
He's going to read
So
They
the
do
big
some serious
events-
planning.
Big events would be the parade and the fireworks,
The
probably.
parade,
right?
the fireworks
Yeah.
on Saturday night,
Nice.
right? And that's at the little island there. Now, the parade, I don't remember what day it is. I had it highlighted here somewhere.
It's always a good
There are
parade.
so many events.
Oh, here we go. The Celebrate
I
Parade
know.
is Saturday at 11. They're both on Saturday.
Oh, luckily for them, due to the weather,
yeah.
the 2 big.
Saturday's
Yes.
the day. It's
Good.
going to be beautiful. And I mean, have you been to this event before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
and they have
incredible.
like the actors playing.
Yeah, like
the,
Abe
Oh.
Lincoln, Honest Abe Lincoln.
These are like
Yeah.
It'll get ya.
world class impersonators of
Yep.
historical figures.
Yeah.
Frederick Douglass will be there. The
Yeah.
Frederick Douglass.
In the
Abraham
flesh.
Lincoln. You've got your Teddy Roosevelt will be there.
Yeah.
Also.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah,
this.
it's pretty cool.
I mean,
It's a really
unbelievable.
good parade, too. It's
It's
like an
like
old
powerful.
school parade.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
parade.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a 5K.
Yes.
And there's just, I mean, you got to go to the website to check out.
WaterlooNY.com.
Right, WaterlooNY.com, and you can click the link for Celebrate-Commemorate, and you will see.
A ton of events.
Yeah, you can go at any time of the day,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll find something to do for the
Yep.
kids, for you.
They do like wagon rides.
There's a car show,
Yeah.
wagon rides.
All the vendors will be there.
A lot of arts and crafts.
Yep.
I will say one thing about the parade. Last year when we were there filming it,
That's right,
it
we filmed
was one of the most organized parades
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life. The,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
crowds, everything, the Waterloo Police Department handles most of the security and everything, and they do a remarkable job keeping everything going.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a really nice parade. We always go with
Unbelievable.
kids.
It is. It's an extensive list. And then the whole schedule's online at WaterlooNY.com.
Right,
Yep.
and more events are available.
Of
at
course.
FingerLakeSwim.com.
A lot more events.
Naturally.
But this is, if you want to spend your whole weekend doing one thing, one themed event, this is it.
Yeah.
Celebrate, commemorate in Waterloo, birthplace of Memorial Day.
Definitely.
That's right. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, what do we have going on in the news this week?
So, keeping with the theme of Memorial Day weekend, this is usually when we start to see a lot of boating activity.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, because of all of the rain and the high water levels in Lake Ontario and even the rest of the Finger Lakes, the various sheriff's departments have issued some advisories and warnings and such. Lake Ontario, idle only within 500 feet of shoreline. The state of emergency remains active, but all the businesses in Sodas Point, according to the sheriff, are open for business. No restricted hours, no nothing like that. There
Okay.
are some parking restrictions in Wayne County along the shoreline where flooding is kind of taken its toll. But aside from that, everything is all systems go this weekend.
Good.
Boaters are frustrated with the weather.
Boaters
they
are
want to get
super,
their boat in the
super
water.
frustrated.
They want to get out there
Yeah.
and drive their boats on the water.
And
What do you
even
do with the boat?
the other lakes, you have submerged docks. You still have large limbs and debris from the rain and the runoff and everything like that. And the other interesting thing that I don't think has been talked about very much. All of the lakes are running between 10 and 15 degrees below where they normally are right now.
Is that
So
true?
Sheriff Wirtz and most of the other meteorologists between here and Rochester and Syracuse have been saying, think about that while you're going out on your boat too, as sort of a wild card item in case something happens. You know, it's going to be colder than normal, and hypothermia when it's between 45 and 50 degrees happens quick.
Yeah.
Of course, lots of other news at fingerlakes1.com.
Lots of other news, man. It's hard to keep news on the front page because more news is coming in behind it. So some stories that other news sites might have on their front page for 2 days are only saving on our front page for 8 hours.
Best bet
Yeah.
at fingerlakes1.com. Hit your local page. Go to your local page if you're interested in seeing news from your particular county or region.
Neck of the
or
woods.
hit the news
Your neck of the
tab
woods.
on the top of the page, and you will get a more extensive list of news rather than what's just on the homepage at fingerlakes1.com.
And same goes with sports. You can click on the sports page.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or the life page.
Any
Or
other
the
pages?
photos page.
Yeah, I was going to say the photos page is a good bet.
There's
too.
sub-pages inside each section, too. So you could go
Yes.
to news police beat, for example, or news politics, or you could go to sports, Rochester Red Wings, or sports scholastic high school lacrosse.
How
I mean,
specific
you could.
do you want to be?
Right.
You got to work
We have
for
every
it.
niche covered.
You got to work for it.
Yeah. If you want to find what you, the specific topic that you're looking for, we have it.
Yeah.
It's there.
But you got to click a couple times.
Or you could tap the app
Tap the app.
and
Yep.
download
right.
the fingerlakes1.com
What
app.
about
Yes.
tapping the app?
It's always
I know,
an
we
option.
haven't said that in a while. Okay, good. All right, well, thank you. Jim?
Speaking of sports,
Yeah, sports. What's up? What's going on?
it's the NCAA Lacrosse Final Four, which historically means you're going to see Syracuse because they're in the Final Four like every year, almost every year, except for 2 out of the last like 180. Actually, 2 out of the last 30, I think, something like that. But anyways, they didn't make it. They were upset last Sunday by Towson, so you won't see Syracuse, Cornell, any local teams. Hobart. NBA playoffs continue. Game 6 Saturday night at 8:30. Celtics versus Cavaliers. Winner will take on the Golden State Warriors in the finals. And Game 7, if necessary, would be Monday night, 8:30. Also Monday night at 9, GolfJ.com podcast. So if it is Game 7, there's going to be some competition there
Yeah,
for
they're gonna-
the GolfJ.com podcast. Here on Finger Lakes 1 TV, Yanks home versus the A's Friday at 7:05, Saturday at 1:05, Sunday at 1:05. Then they kick off a 3-game series at the Baltimore Orioles Monday at 1:05. The Mets are at the Pirates Friday at 7:05, Saturday at 7:15, Sunday at 8:08.
808.
Either way,
Not at 8:07, not at 8:01, or 8 o'clock even. 8:08.
very specific.
And then on Monday, they kick off a 3-game series back at home at Citi Field versus the Brewers at 4:10. So that's
Okay.
the PGA Tours at the Colonial. It's actually called the Dean and DeLuca. It used to be the Colonial, but that's a pretty good tournament. And then the following week is the Memorial, which is Jack Nicklaus's. What else is going on in sports off the top of my head that I forget? The Rochester Rhinos are home tonight against the Tampa Bay Rowdies.
The Rowdies.
And that's it. That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
More
sounds
sports online, fingerlakes1.com. Sports.
good. Sports. All right. Well, let's take a look at our top local photos.
Got a lot of them.
Yes, we do. We
Good
have
this
quite
time
a
of year.
few. I know. It's getting party out here in the Finger Lakes.
And remember, as you're watching these with us, we're going to pick our favorite.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you pick
Remember,
your
if you were
favorite.
at Celebrate-Commemorate,
Send us pictures.
yeah, you got to send a picture in.
Oh, yeah.
Get a good picture
Yeah.
of some old-timey costumes.
Yes, I have a
right.
feeling we'll have some parade pictures next week.
Or some hot rods.
Oh,
Yep.
some
Yeah, they have
hot
a car show.
rods.
That's about
Yep.
cars. I'm not talking about dudes named Rod.
All right, let's jump into these. This backcountry road in Yates County glistens as the sun set last Tuesday evening in this photo by Nancy L. Wright.
It is glistening.
That is beautiful.
caption.
That's
Apt.
really cool. That's a cool shot.
Nancy delivered this week.
She had a lot of photos from Nancy. All right.
Yep. From John Connor's Mama Goose was pushing along some little ones last Wednesday in Waterloo. That is so cute.
Get over that log, little ones.
I know.
That's some of that submerged debris that you might have to
Yeah.
navigate.
These are
Right.
goslings.
Or Very handsome.
All right. Captain William B. Everett stands aboard on purpose at the Lions dock last Thursday evening. This photo by Robert Stopper. The On Purpose was the first overnight boat in Lions of the 2017 season.
You wouldn't know that guy's a captain because he's not wearing the requisite hat.
He needs his hat.
But yeah, that boat is on its way from Florida to the Georgian Bay, I think.
Amazing.
Isn't it something like that?
Amazing.
It really is. So cool.
Doing it all on purpose.
That's right. Alrighty, sunrise on Friday morning over Sodus Bay as it reflects the sunrise across a flooded parking lot in this photo by Chris Trine, which is crazy.
Yeah, when you see the water in the foreground, normally there's asphalt and cars.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yep, that situation's real.
Yep, sure is. Karen Bartow lost part of this old maple tree in her Fayette front yard during the storm that passed through last Thursday. That's a massive hunk of tree to fall
Sure
down.
is.
Yes.
Strong storm indeed.
Folks, go into your camera settings and remove the date.
I was going to say, at least we know exactly what day that happened.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's in the camera settings. You don't want that on there.
Maybe she
Usually-
did. Maybe it was intentional.
Well, usually the date's in the file name somewhere too, if you're worried about just forgetting what day it was taken on sometime in the future.
Yes.
But
It's an FLX Weekly pro tip right there.
Yep, sure is.
All right, from Tammy Brockway, the Williamson Apple Blossom Festival Queen rides through the parade on Saturday in Williamson.
a red
What a-
Mustang.
Yeah.
Look
What
at
a title
her.
to win.
Yeah.
What?
What a title to
I
win.
know. She's the Williamson Apple Blossom Festival
Queen.
Queen. That's the important part.
Yeah.
The Queen. You
She's
could see a lot
fabulous.
of shots like that this weekend at Celebrate-Commemorate in Waterloo.
Tons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's fun being in a parade. All the little kids. They're so cute.
Waving to people.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy.
Yep.
You ever been the center of a parade?
I've been in
Yeah.
a couple parades. Yeah.
Nice.
I was in the It's a Wonderful Life parade. Actually, I think that was one of my first parades.
Right.
Yeah.
But not your last, certainly.
Well, not my last, but I think I'm done riding in parades from now on.
We'll see.
All right, next up, from Tammy's curbside seat for the Apple Blossom Festival Parade last Saturday, a member of the Towpath Volunteers with a special passenger along for the march. How stinking cute.
He's got some noise-canceling headphones on.
Tiny
Yes.
headphones. They're wee.
That is very daring. Because what happens if he starts crying and then you're in the middle of the parade and the
Right.
kid's
Too
crying?
bad he's
Yeah.
along for the ride no matter what.
Yeah.
He's so cute. He looks like he's loving it. He's just hanging out. He's,
That
I mean,
baby
he
is
looks
cute, too.
comfortable.
yeah, no different than any other day. Very
The
cute.
Towpath Volunteers out of Macedon, New York, established 1978.
Yeah. That's cool. That's a cute
You
shot.
may see them at Celebrate-Commemorate also.
I think you probably
I'm
will.
guessing there's a strong chance.
Good. All right, some of the thunderstorms packed quite a punch last Thursday, but this scene was captured by Sarah Thompson as they moved away in Trumansburg. How
Double
beautiful.
Double barns, too.
Yeah.
One lower than the other.
Same as the rainbow.
Yeah. Yeah. Really.
Yep.
And the storm wasn't over there, as you can see. It was still pretty ominous. But
Yeah,
double rainbow is always contenders for photo of the week.
absolutely.
Always.
Beautiful. So cool. All right, lightning was captured by Justin Shaw from a distance at as the storm rolled past Waterloo on Thursday night. I love
Nice one.
lightning shots, too. They're super cool.
Not easy to catch.
Not easy.
Beautiful. On Saturday morning, this single tulip was begging to be photographed by Mike Sargent at Sonnenberg Gardens in Canandaigua.
Please, Mike, photograph me.
Mimi, I'm so
Nice
pretty.
I'm at full bloom.
It is beautiful.
Now, that's another one of those taller ones than it is wide, which means we can't really fit it into our video screen. So you can only imagine what the bottom half of that looks like. There's a stem.
The
Some
stem.
leaves.
But cool how the light bounces off those colorful petals of
Yeah.
that tulip.
Beautiful. From Chris Trine, a great blue heron in Sodus Point stands on a flooded dock while investigating the situation around him on Sunday.
Investigating the situation.
He looks so serious. They really do look scary up up close.
Yeah, they're weird, prehistoric looking.
Dinosaurs.
Very
Yeah.
prehistoric looking, and from a distance, they're just beautiful.
Let's go out to the
posture.
Heron on a flooded dock in Sodus Bay where he's been investigating the situation. Heron?
I don't know that he
Oh,
would have
that's
much to
funny.
contribute, though.
Nope, I don't think. Not
Fishing
much.
fishing is a lot easier probably for
Sure.
him
I
to
would
stick his
imagine.
beak in the water and pull up fish.
I love the thought process of birds from you guys each week. It's very interesting.
They're thinking something.
Or animals of any sort, I should say. All right, Kathy Constant photographed this green heron watching and preening near Sodus
You don't
Bay
see the
in
green heron
Huron
often, right?
on Saturday. No.
They're not as great.
Are they rarer or just not as photogenic?
They're not as big and,
Yeah.
and majestic, I think. So.
I don't know if I've ever seen one.
Can't say that now.
Yep.
Look at that.
Thanks to Kathy.
I wonder
It's
what
a
he's
nice photo.
thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Green with envy.
The morning sky was filled with vivid colors just before sunrise near Sampson State Park on Sunday morning, as captured by Rachel Burkholder.
Dang.
Yep, probably my favorite from Rachel this week.
That is gorgeous. Always.
She has been on her A game the last couple weeks. Man,
Past
she has
couple of
just been-
years.
I know.
Like, I don't know how she's got an eye for it and obviously has some skill, and the result is fantastic photos
Yes.
for a
She
wonderful
gets out
region.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another here from Chris Trine. A male yellow warbler sings his morning song nice and loud for all to hear in Sodus Point on Monday.
Wow.
That's a cool
That's
one.
cute.
Yeah, that's almost like a Disney's studio, Toy Story. Who's the name of the studio that makes Toy Story? Pixar. That almost looks
Yeah.
like a Pixar bird.
Yeah. It's a really great shot. Wow. Nice
It's a
capture.
warbler.
It's a yellow warbler.
It's warbling.
All right, the next two are from Nancy L. Wright. Here she captured Old Barn sitting along the roadside awaiting the sun to break over the horizon near Seneca Castle on Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And here she found this fawn taking a nap outside her bedroom window on Wednesday morning.
It's a strange place for a fawn to nap.
Yeah.
How cute.
Is it lost? Like that. Sometimes when I see pictures like this, I think, like, is it lost? Is it, is it doomed?
Injured?
What became of that fawn?
Yeah.
What did become
I
of
need
that
to know
fawn?
the story.
We
Like,
want
I
to
guess
know.
when you're tired, you just lay down.
We'd assume it's somewhere, but like I said, it could have been doomed if its mother had lost it,
Yeah.
or his mother was hit by a
Aw.
car. You ever seen that situation where you see a young deer all by itself?
Yeah.
Not good.
Wandering,
Means his
yeah.
mother was killed by a car.
Another
usually.
No,
Disney
you just made my
classic.
stomach hurt. That's
No,
sad.
I didn't mean to do that.
That
But
movie Bambi.
I'd like to
Aw.
imagine that fawn is right now prancing through a field.
Thank you.
With a friendly cartoon rabbit.
Look at how
Thank
long
you.
that rear leg is.
Sure.
Flexible creatures.
Yeah, they're very agile.
Oh my gosh, you guys
Except
are too
when it's
much.
nap time.
Then they just quit.
They're out.
I'm
All
assuming
right.
it's a nap. It could have been waking up from the morning, or it could be just so. I'm not going to say any more bad scenarios about this
Right.
fawn.
Yes, please, let's just.
Could be super ill.
Oh my goodness. All right, finally from Kelly Taylor of Monday Evening's Gorgeous Sunset as seen over the Grist Iron Brewing Company in Hector.
Wrist.
That's cool. That's
It is
cool
a
shot.
pond. It almost
Yep.
looks like the water is above the ground.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. The purple hues.
Somebody's mowing their lawn right outside the studio. You hear that?
Yeah.
We have
groundskeeper.
trains and
We need to do some more soundproofing up here or something, but man, you can hear. You wouldn't think up here on the third floor with all these concrete walls.
yep. That's right.
So, what's the photo of the week?
Oh gosh. Okay.
I'm going to go with Kelly's from Hector.
You are.
It's the very last photo we saw.
That we got this week, yeah. That's a good
from
one.
The Grist Iron Brewing.
Grist, yes.
Okay.
The gristly photo.
Oh. I liked the one, I believe it was Chris Trine took it, that was exposed for the background, and the dock was in the foreground, in the water.
Oh, from
Yes.
Sodus Bay.
Sodus Bay,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Jess?
I was going to go with that one, too. It was
Awesome.
between that and Rachel's for
There
me.
you go.
So.
Wow. The Sodas Bay one.
Yeah.
Well, I was not going to go with that one. I was going to go with either Chris Trine's Warbler, which I thought was pretty cool.
That was cool.
Rachel's Sky Shot, or the Double Rainbow,
Oh.
Yeah.
or the Gristmill.
Well, you have to make a choice.
I know. Well, I'm not going to go with the Gristmill because that would force a tie. So I would go with the Double Rainbow by Sarah Thompson, which means
All right. Nice work, Jess.
that
We win.
the photo of the week comes from Chris Trine.
Chris
and
Trine
it's
wins.
It's
Look
right
at
there
that.
for
Come on.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's
It's a
cool.
good one.
The sun through the gazebo there.
It's pretty cool, but although that was not even in my top 5 this week, which I
Really?
guess shows the amount of
Quality.
good photos that we're
We got a
getting.
lot
Yes.
of photos.
And
Yep.
keep in mind that we don't pick the best photo to belittle everybody else's photo. They're all great photos.
They are
It's just
always
fun
great.
to pick a photo of the week. You don't really win anything. The
No,
minute
you
we
don't.
start giving away prizes is when things get cutthroat.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just for fun. It's just for fun.
We should do a photo of the year and give away a
Oh,
prize.
photo of the year.
That's
All the past
really
winners.
hard.
I don't know if we could be the judge of that.
We'd have to keep track of all the winners each week,
Right.
and then
they all
square off
compete.
the winners at the end of the year. That's how it would have
It's like
to work.
50 images.
We
I
would
mean,
need
that
a
would be- it would
stand-in
be tough.
judge, too.
For many years, Finger Lakes One did a photos of the year montage that went month for month of not all the photos, but
That's
a lot
cool.
of the photos. The video would take like 20 to 30 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
but it was cool to see photos throughout the year. But that was so much work,
Yeah.
work.
So maybe now you just pick the winning photo each week, and then that's not as many photos.
Yeah, or from
and then you
diff-
see the Finger Lakes through the season.
One a month.
Yeah,
Yeah, one.
A winner a month.
or different categories. Best sports photo, best
Yes.
news photo, best
Or-
lake photo, best bird photo.
Or we don't do it at all.
It's usually a busy time of the year, the end of December around here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, there
Well,
we
good
go.
job, Chris. Trying. Good job, everyone. Thank you
Congrats.
for sending in your photos. If you'd like to send your local photos from across the region, click on the link in the Submit Content section at the bottom right-hand side of our homepage here at fingerlakes1.com. We have a couple quick little minutes
Yeah,
before
we
we
got
have
about
to.
1 minute and 20 seconds before we got to roll on out of here. So,
Okay.
what do you say? What's quick?
How,
All right.
how pumped are we for Memorial Day weekend?
Not really that pumped
Yeah,
because
I'm
the
not.
weather forecast is
What are you
great.
looking forward to eating this weekend? Because it's picnic season.
If I had to grill, one thing I like to grill is ribs, and I like to grill chicken. I like Lupo Speedy Sauce. Go online and look at that if you never heard of it. They make it
no.
in Endicott.
How do you feel about grilled corn?
Yeah, I like grilling
Oh, yeah.
corn.
Big fan.
Sometimes, I like wrapping things in foil.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wrap things.
Any vegetable on the grill, really can't go wrong.
No. Anything on the grill.
How about
Can't
you,
go wrong with
Jessica?
that,
You
yeah.
probably like a steak.
I like a steak.
A nice
But I
steak
won't
on the
be eating
grill.
steak on a picnic weekend. It's usually like chicken.
What if it's a kebab? If the steak is kebab?
Oh, I love kebabs.
Yeah, so you could kebab
Yeah,
it.
that sounds
Everybody
good. Ooh,
loves
that's an
kebabs.
idea.
Takes all the hassle out of eating things.
Yeah.
You have to cut it.
It's hard to cook though. The
Sure.
different, if you got peppers,
Yeah.
onions, and
Yes.
steak or shrimp, it's tough to cook them evenly on a
Agreed.
kebab.
Yeah. But I love a kebab. Love a kebab. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you'd like to drop us a line, send an email to contact@fingerlakes1.com. If you enjoy the show, click like, subscribe to our channel, share with your friends. We'll be back live next Wednesday for another episode of FLX Weekly. Whatever your plans, have a great holiday weekend. Bye-bye.
Enjoy.